future editions of the book. Last week, backlash.
It's back to gaming again.
She described killing her young dog Cricket because he was, quote, untrainable. United Methodist
And it's the weekend, so there's not going to be any movement on the Trump stock, on the social stock.
From performing any marriage. This is the major repeal of the church's long-standing.
And all on his trials, really. Everything's on hold right now because of the weekend.
The general conference closes.
And I guess we'll just have to wait until Monday for more exciting Trump news. So, as you can see from the title, we're playing, or going to play, Batman Telltale series, which is was a serial game. It had 2 seasons, and from what I hear, they're going to be they're working on a 3rd season, and hopefully they'll stay true to the previous 2 seasons, and as far as mechanics of the game. Because I hate it when, they put out a new version of a game or a new installment or whatever, and they change all the way the mechanics work, It pisses me off. So, let's start up the game.
We've got more than that going for us. Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example.
And
it's a perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our phones.
First of all, we're gonna
your phones.
We have to set it up,
We probably got it. We have
all the stuff on it.
Phones from all the major companies.
Cool.
State-of-the-art cameras you want, we got it. If you want a smartphone that's hot, some bells and whistles,
changes to settings. Why did it block changes to my settings? What did it try to do to my settings? And it blocked it.
Is it easy?
Click to begin.
And for a limited time, new customers get their second month free. Call 888-932-4289. Find us in Target or visit consumercellular.com.
Checking for DLC.
Today.
She knows what she's talking about. Pick up the phone. Before we ever give a product to a patient, I try
use the Telltale account to get access to new features and exclusive context. More on Telltale account perks at
the blood pressure support
circulation, heart health.
Oh, that's why it's it blocked.
Really feeling a difference.
I just love it.
Over 1 million people have put Super Beats blood pressure support supplements to the test. And today we have over 80,000 5-star ratings and reviews. We're trusted by over 120 pro sports teams. Super Beats is the only doctors, pharmacists, and cardiologists recommended game brand for heart health support. It helps dilate blood vessels, it helps increase my circulation, it's having a beneficial effect on my heart and my energy. It makes me healthier.
My grandkids say, I can't keep up with you. Where do you get your energy from?
Maybe that didn't block.
Get a
Search Windows location.
free shipping and a 90-day money-back guarantee on all bundles. Exclusively when you call or visit SuperBeats.com.
File system.
The most powerful pet owner eliminator in the world.
Need a file system?
It's safe for people,
File system access.
and planets.
Anyone using this device that choose can choose if this have access to it.
It's safe enough to use on pet toys. They're nice, even out there. So why waste money at any
Then have access to your file system. Just choose WeChat.
There's only one. Available online and at these stores. If it's not
Why the hell is it that it lets diagnostics, activity history,
This weekend with a field at 7.
clear activity history, store activity, privacy?
19 horses are competing for the $3.1 million prize. Ben Garland
Where is it
winner's circle.
for
Two
the app permissions? Find device, window security,
in the Derby. The first leg in the
device performance and health,
Post Derby, post time for the Derby is 6
app browser control,
Eastern Time. And from a horse to the force. Today
account
is May
protection.
4th. And for Star Wars fans, you know what that means? It's Star Wars Day.
Let me
Fans
see.
celebrate the time-honored franchise and repeat a now infamous phrase with a play on one of the more famous lines from the movies.
415, 419, 54, okay.
National correspondent Clayton Sandell
What did it block?
shares more on how this fun tradition got started.
Hey Alexa, good to see you. Yeah, so
The administrator has blocked this action. Apple process block Batman execute. Back to folder, document, block control folder access.
It's like a Star Wars national.
You can allow access to this particular folder when you should only allow apps that you trust.
You know, Star Wars Day has arrived. When the phrase "May the Force be
Control
with you"
access.
becomes this, May the Force be with you.
I might regret doing this.
Apparently, May the 4th was first used by the Empire. No, not that one. The British one. In a 1979 newspaper ad congratulating Margaret Thatcher, the newly elected Prime Minister.
Clip catch. Look at it. Can allow app.
We helped create Star Wars Day. David Whiteley is a British news anchor and filmmaker.
Gives me blocked apps.
Who even has his own custom action figures.
File system coming Batman series that wants to access.
Is spot on. Star Wars Day is also his birthday. He'll celebrate other fans by watching movies.
Yeah, let's let it access it. Because that has to do with the keys and stuff, you know, when it wants to write to your hard drive or whatever. The file that's originally blocked. Okay.
Yes, Star Wars Day comes with a ton of merchandising and marketing.
The movie,
see it's right here.
But podcast co-host
Yeah, let me let you see it.
says it's also a time when cosplayers, casual fans come together around a genuine cultural phenomenon.
it's just one of those things that I think
Batman wants to
movie
access.
and non-movie people connect on a level unseen by any other franchise.
Like right now I have these. I know these, they need to access it, and I've never had a game do it, you know, be blocked, I mean.
All right, we'll get your glasses ready for sync.
So hopefully I'm not fucking myself here by letting Batman access my folder.
Here in the US, some restaurants even starting their celebration.
And that's how you do it. Whenever you get somebody an access and you want to allow it, and you don't really know your way around Windows, you got to go to privacy and security and app browser control.
September 16th.
And then right here at browser control, and where is it? Oh, fuck, I always forget. I know it's not protection history, device security, account protection. I think it's account protection. Yeah. No. After browser control. Oh well, anyway, it's I forget. See, it's easy to forget all this shit. So we
For centuries, the world's best has been baked in ovens made of stone. But you can't put one.
I don't think this works anyway.
In your home, introduce
It might work.
the authentic pizza oven
Account perks.
on Planet Stone. Now make the world's most delicious.
Let's see what happens if I try to join.
Stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone baked pies in under 6 minutes.
La 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 la. I don't want you to see my
Barbecue. All hot,
my
fresh,
passwords
and
there.
easy to do
So
with
let's
Paisano.
go.
The secret is the dual control heat zones that quickly heat the real ceramic stone up to 800 degrees while melting the cheese. And
That's where let's make it
just like the pros in under 6 minutes. Paisano lets you create large.
Let's make it a strong password.
Family-sized pies, meat lovers, prosciutto, taco, breakfast, stuffed crust, even chocolate dessert pies. Plus, you can watch them rise right before your eyes. And unlike soggy oven pies, Paisano pizza comes out extra crispy. Even bake your favorite frozen pies in a fraction of the time. Plus, there's no gas, wood, or charcoal needed. Paisano is electric, plug-in, and portable. Look, you expect to pay over $500 for a professional pizza oven, but you can get the complete Paisano pizza oven system with the rolling cover, serving spatula, professional peels, wooden pie chopper, the stone-safe cleaner, and the authentic recipe guide for the special TV discount price of just $179.99. But to really fire up this deal, we'll give you an instant $60 discount. You get it all at incredible value for just $119.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. So call or go online now to get yours. To order, call 1-800-296-6430 or go to buypaisano.com. That's
See, this is saying,
1-800-296-6430.
get it.
Again, that's 1-800-296-6430.
Okay. Set up. Keep me informed via email. Password didn't match. Okay.
You're having a press conference and you're excluding us from it.
Let's do. See that? You have successfully signed on to your Telltale account and will be automatically logged in whenever you launch your game. For more information about your account, please visit. Oh, cool. At least the servers still work. Enable cloud saving. Cloud saving will automatically save your game progress to a cloud, allow you to receive it later on other devices. Go to settings and blah blah blah. I see that for that. Visit Telltale online. Play Classic Edition. Play Shadows Edition. Oh, I didn't know I had the Shadows. Shadows Edition, I think it lets you like crowd watch or something.
Or not finishing the job.
Lets you crowd watch. So play Shadows Edition. Switch to Shadows Edition. Then restart main menu. Next, your choice. Yeah, Telltale account, crowd play credits. Yeah, crowd play. That's what it does. I don't have a crowd watching me, so I guess we won't. Let's do the settings. Save files, save one, okay. Controls. Escape, main menu, show selectables, T. Select action, left mouse button, move on, move around with, okay. Vertical camera. Vertical camera? What that means? Guess not, eh? Caution. Audio and video. Master volume. Music volume. Yeah. Let's get the music to a low.
And our own Scripps News analysis of City and State records show
subtitles, I want them on.
Have not been inspected for dangerous
Subtitle size.
You can see they marked the flag.
Let's see what large look like.
That includes Jeff Rock's home.
Brightness.
And shows the flags on his front lawn that he says have been sitting here for
Barely visible. Yeah, that's what it's barely visible.
In order for them to come out and do the work, you have to
It's not visible at all.
I submitted this document at least 3 or 4. I left the messages like I was supposed to on the line at City Hall.
The city advertises that
There you go.
line as the place for residents to call for all requests related to
I can barely see it there. Yeah, I can see it.
How many
Okay.
times you call that number?
Probably a dozen or more.
Let's do it here.
That's
See what that
the
looks
same thing
like.
that happened to members of Flintstone City Council.
I made them
Master volume. I guess we'll leave it at that.
5 times. The rest of them,
Yeah, all right.
like, I did that 2 years ago.
Gameplay.
I too had called that number.
Invert wide, no. Display style, standard,
So,
minimal, standard, minimal. Standard shows all points of interest in the environment, where minimal hides them. Yeah, let's do standard. Graphics. Picture quality. Low, high, medium, high. Okay, so high. We're going to high. That's feel. Anti-aliasing, full screen, resolution, cool. Then about. Build version 1.0.0.1. Software code, elements, character. Okay.
Today is a 3,287.
So that looks pretty good. You have changed your settings. These save these settings? Well, of course. What would I change if it not saved? Exit game. Visit online. So let's play Classic Edition. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows.
Our investigation showed
Purchased and installed. Crowdplay off.
And then after Clint Mayor took office in 2019,
Bruce Wayne navigates the treacherous waters of Gotham politics as a series of shocking allegations surface, while Batman confronts Gotham's most. Your Telltale fan has been created. Okay. Batman confronts Gotham's most notorious crime boss.
In March, a federal judge cited our Scripps News reporting in his order, holding the city of Flint in contempt for failing
How many
to
episodes
finish the
you got
project.
here? 4, 5 episodes.
Himself in contempt. When we reached
I wonder if they
out to
can
the
skip
mayor's office
episodes.
for comment,
Season
a
pass.
spokesperson said in this statement, the city of Flint's
What's the
water
season
quality
pass?
is in compliance with all state and
Purchase.
federal
Experience
regulations.
an entire 5 episodes
Under
series with the
settlement
Batman
agreement,
season
there are
pass.
approximately
Okay.
30 addresses for
So
lead service line excavation
what the
remaining.
hell is
That number was much different from the hundreds of homes we found with no lead pipes.
crowdplay? What is
More than 1,000
crowdplay?
addresses we discovered that hadn't yet been inspected. At the
What
same city
exactly
council
is
meeting in early
crowdplay?
April, where members talked about that phone line, they also said they were in the dark about how much work was still left on the project.
When are we going to get the right, I'm going to say the truthful answer on where we are with pipe replacement?
We had hoped to speak directly to the mayor to try and get to the bottom of questions like these. His office declined our interview request in days leading up to our trip, so we decided to see if we could catch him at City Hall.
Hi, how are you? Good. I'm Katie with Scripps News, Katie Beck, and we had requested an interview with the mayor. We're doing an update on the water crisis and the status of finishing that.
Crowdplay is a feature introduced
Answer a couple of questions.
by Telltale Games in their narrative-driven title, including Batman, feature audience participates. When crowdplay is active, the game can be watched by an audience, such as a friend or viewers, who can participate in the decision-making process. The audience can influence the choices made within the game. How? Host player. The host player initiates the crowdplay session. They receive a unique URL that they can share it with others. Friends or viewers can then visit the URL and log in to join the game. Voting on choices. During gameplay, the audience members can cast or on decisions presented in the game. The host can choose whether the crowd's most popular choice or their own choice-driven game. Okay. Web-enabled devices, audience participate through web-enabled devices such as smartphones, tablets. Okay. In summary, crowdplay enhances the interactive experience by allowing multiple players to engage in decision-making, making it a more collaborative and social gaming experience. Initially introduced in Batman Telltale series, has become a unique multiplayer feature in Telltale-driven games. If you're interested in trying it out, gather some friends and Okay. Well, I don't have any friends, so I guess we're not gonna do that. Alright, so without further ado, let us
There's a judge that found that the
play
city of
episode
Telltale
1.
came up here in the last couple of weeks, so they can ignore a judge in court.
Looks good. I like the graphic style, you know, comic book. These comic books I remember, you know, from the 50s and 60s. That's the last time I really looked at comic books. I know they changed since then, but not much. But
And says after all
like the look.
these years struggling
Let's
for the
start.
city to do its job, he's now ready to leave.
Select bat tech color: blue, red, yellow, purple. Your bat tech color determines the look of Batman's gadgets, gear, and UI. Okay. Red, yellow. That looks like puke. Purple looks gay. Red looks, blue. I don't know. Blue. Which do you decide? Let's since I got it on kind of like that really dark.
Where every piece
Let's go with red.
carefully vetted by our specialists. Rebag. Get 10% off your first purchase with Rebag TV.
This game series adapts to the choices you make. Your story is tailored by how you play, which is kind of misleading because the season 1 really didn't do that. Season 2 got more, was more, loyal to that statement. But season 1, it really didn't matter on the choices that you made. The game still pretty much progressed the same, in its linear fashion. City Hall, 8:32 p.m. I wonder if they got voice acting in this one at least. I like that stupid ass Night is Grey game.
Hey, what are you?
Oh god, that's a hard way to start a game. Never expected that one. At least they got this. Yeah, let's change the subtitles to a smaller font. Since I don't have to speak.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? We'll bring the whole goddamn place down. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
I would like to see. I definitely like the graphics.
Christ.
Move in. Oh, now you'll also get this.
Get back!
Gordon, they're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Body bag.
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
I guess I'm going to need the keyboard.
Same phone, same number, same phone network, and lightning coverage. Just without those useless bundles and those celebrity ads that jack your
This is cool. It's like watching a movie and playing along.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky. Strength and silence aren't enough to keep you alive.
Shit! The hell'd he go?
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
You gotta be fast, I guess, huh? I'm not fast.
What was that?
and still using the same materials. It's known as uninflated primary steel. The zoo investigation has come to reports of audiences long before Burn Ollie's failure. Gary Schulenberg has been raising concerns on this steel for decades.
Back to back, circle up!
Part of his job back then was to determine the effectiveness of uncoated lettering steel. At the time, it was the hot new way to build railroads.
What the hell is this?
What's the map score there?
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
How's that?
In 1939, the Federal Highway Administration agreed, declaring that while construction of any bridge, this is especially true in the case of uncoated
Game
lettering
over.
steel bridge.
Let's try again.
That lesson
Come at! Come on! Come on!
Ship plus E. Oh man, this is a challenging game, dude. Hey. Okay, wait a minute.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
So this is that. That's that. That's that. That. Shift plus E. This is hard. What's I don't get it.
One particular
To
material
try again.
differs from the general population of bridges when managed appropriately.
Mostly developing.
Oh, back again.
Told us until your communities understand how
Come at! Come on!
Yeah, that's it.
long before a disaster awakened this country. This is a steel. This bridge is still carrying every day.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to get used to this shit.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Payday.
I've never played a game like this before. This is very interactive.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Yeah, I don't like this game. I gotta be fast!
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
If you're paying over $60 you're paying the live TV you love. With their slim.com antenna.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
with recommendations that a service member's injury or illness be considered invalid. 292 were denied at the national level.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Give up! There's no way out!
Give me some credit.
Jeremy Sorensen, a director at U.S. Jet, a non-profit group dedicated to
Bye, Pat.
The National Guard Bureau told Scripps News Phoenix, overall their processes and systems are consistent.
Step out of the shadows
DoD policy
and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
That's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then.
Jonas was one of them. In 2023, the
Time to save the city.
was a victim of errors and delays. She received
This is hard.
benefits. I won.
Even if they do show you what to do.
Get this overturned.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. Relax, it was important. Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What, a chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money?
Say it ain't so. It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for City Hall. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Oh, now you'll also get this free exclusive using valuable guide to restore important information and your violations. And it's really free just for following. So don't wait.
Oz. Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, We believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding golden age, it seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
I'm doing better now that you're here. Well, I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, that's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
What's been behind all this? Why did the situation in Columbia default the way it did?
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't want him in my home.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
All the demands have been theoretically the same. The biggest one is the divestment in Israel, companies that support the military efforts.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Another one is giving these protesters amnesty for some of these charges. In UT Austin, that didn't actually happen.
As you should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
But one of the supplement things that the University of Columbia tried to do here was to invest in health and education in Gaza. However, that was turned away.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together.
We're seeing students chanting from the river to the sea, Palestine will be.
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is.
In addition to that, I Jewish student
So,
walking around with
let's talk relationship.
showing my unwavering support for Israel with my dad on Sunday.
Chalk this for me. Be a pal.
Free Palestine Act.
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine, this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians.
I can't fully speak to what's going on, but if they were to truly understand,
I make them all move, and I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil.
But calling for the end of the Jewish state is blatantly.
You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Did anybody around with the protesters on your campus?
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be
I
rude.
don't know.
Heed your butler's advice, kid.
He says that
Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
I just hope that one day come to a point where nature is not part of their thoughts. Thank you.
Next, I'll be talking to a faculty member at Columbia University for her perspective and a look at President Biden's approach to the war. That's coming up.
Rejects the idea that these students are exactly the same as science. And I think it's important that we really embrace a broader understanding of individual species and what it means to be in solidarity with people of Palestine.
It's me.
Good afternoon. Now, Aunt May, episode 1. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, you're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for computers this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful.
The other thing is they knew people who were in Vietnam, classmates that they went to high school with. Explain to me if you believe that someone who teaches in Columbia, do the students understand exactly what it is that they are protesting against, or is it talking about?
Well, the answer to that is yes and no. First of all, I'm really glad we can make this comparison to Vietnam, because the comparison to Vietnam on campus is repeatedly made by the students. They view this as their Vietnam. They cite that example from 1968, and they also cite the example from 1985, when the students protested Colombia's investments related to South Africa.
The law act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately.
Are completely different and not that related to what they have today, but the students feel that it is. They've let their message become muddy with calls for violence, hate speech, anti-Semitic speech, and certainly allowed those extremists to infiltrate their movement.
Professor, you have worked inside President Ford's administration in both senior national security and public affairs under President Obama.
And without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
More and more to tell them, listen, while we're your friend, that doesn't
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
And so if you have 150 million Americans on TikTok...
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Alright, what am I supposed to do here?
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
A crime
With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs.
But
he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Oh.
Talk about dirty
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
To back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Where's it?
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true.
Where is it?
We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen
Successful
drive.
convictions. District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't
So I
save our
gotta
city
guess something,
alone. He
or
needs
I gotta
your
look for
help.
something.
He
Somewhere
believes that together
is
we
something
can make
that I
a
need.
dent in
And I gotta
Gotham's
guess
crime.
where
But
it's
it
at.
starts with
It's
you.
not easily
Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
what's
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will
How
it
do
be
I get
perceived
that?
as a
The data
desperate
in the data
attempt from a
port.
flailing
How do I
campaign
get the
to
stolen
take
drive
down
in the
one of
data port?
Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but Whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn,
How do I find the
causing
stolen
traffic to
bride?
back up for miles
Where's
as
that
the
for?
cops cut him down.
Oh, this sucks.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition.
Shit.
And Republican Vice Presidential hopeful Christie
Yeah.
Hill
So-
making headlines ahead of the release of her new why she's now backpedaling about her accounts of meeting with North Korea's dictator.
Guys suck. You didn't tell me how to fucking play this game.
I'm Alexa Liako. Negotiations are underway in Egypt between Israeli and Hamas officials with the hopes of reaching a ceasefire and hostage deal. Egyptian state media is reporting, quote, notable progress in those talks. However, an Israeli official is reportedly doubting potential for an immediate truce. Pressure is mounting for a deal as Gaza's humanitarian crisis only grows and as Israel vows to launch an offensive into Rafah. 132 people who were taken hostage during Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel are still being held in Gaza today, including 6 Americans. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken talked about the possibility of an agreement during a forum last night in Arizona.
Wait to see whether, in effect, they can take yes for an answer on the ceasefire and release hostages.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their...
I need this! Where's my recorder, the unreliable source of info, active and doesn't leave many...
rams to force their way in.
That is parents' theater tickets.
Last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Yeah, let's do it.
Talk about dirty politics.
Okay, let me pause for a sec. Let me see the settings. Gameplay. Display style. No, I need... No, sorry. I need subtitles on.
Why?
Okay. Previous menu. Audio, video. Why didn't I check that? Subtitles. Because it said subtitle size small. So I was like, oh, subtitles are on. Sorry.
Perceived as a
Gotham feed. Codex. Let's check the codex.
Promising young politicians.
Ooh, we have a lot. Catwoman, let's look at her. Cat burglar. New criminal on the scene tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective.
Today, some demonstrators there want the school president out after police and riot gear broke up protests last weekend. At Ohio State University, the commencement is still on.
So how does he get the seat?
Peaceful and disorderly protests just this week. Meanwhile, after days of unrest on campus, UCLA is trying to get back to its normal
He
operation.
can move around? How does he move around? Oh, the WSYD, yeah.
The school says it will resume operations
Fuck,
on a
man.
limited basis. School leaders canceled classes Wednesday. Demonstrations blocked many parts of campus. The university
I gotta walk around.
Police
Hey,
don't have
there
any
you go.
suspects at the time.
Yeah, I gotta walk around.
2
Here you
more
go.
patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escaped.
We fell off a building for this.
I had to walk around.
Escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister, Leon and Valerie. Dangerous and found.
There you go. All right.
That you do not approach and
It's not quite point and click.
Let's find out what was so important.
It's point and click plus.
And what it meant to the prosecution and the defense.
Encrypted.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
So a long list of potential witnesses the prosecution may call this month. Alex Miller, Chris News, Today in Florida, former President Donald Trump taking a break from the courtroom, gathering hundreds of donors and prominent GOP lawmakers at Mar-a-Lago. And a handful of the attendees are in the
Well, you can't use WS, just A and D.
Andrew Rafferty has more on the high-profile event.
Boy there, Alexa, it is a who's who of influential Republicans gathering in
Just A and D.
among them 6 names that have been talked about as potential running mates for Donald Trump.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. It could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
Lawyers, guns.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
The same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat, I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
And slow down interstate deliveries made by trucks. Well, the head of the CIA visits Egypt as Israeli and Hamas officials work to agree on a ceasefire. What Bill Burns is present at the high-state meeting, signals about the need for progress. The way luxury retail should be. Great selection of investment pieces. Treasure today.
Where are you, Oz?
Instantly refresh your collection. Get 10% off your first purchase at Rebag.com with code REBAGTV. You ever been on the road faster than a race car? Or rising car repair costs? They're up almost 20% in the past year alone. Use Endurance. With Endurance, you'll never pay for covered car repairs again.
4 claims for over $8,700. Endurance has paid me over $5,000.
Without Endurance, a broken AC unit can cost over $800. Transmission over $3,000, and engine over $4,000.
Times break down, but with Endurance, I don't have to worry about it.
With Endurance, all major parts are covered, plus hundreds more. Even better, you pick the mechanic you trust. Endurance pays them direct, and you never see a bill for covered repairs.
Unlike other companies I dealt with as a mechanic, Endurance is the direct administrator of their plans. That means no middleman and no benefit.
I went in for an oil change, and I walked out with $3,800.
Thank you, sir.
Endurance has been putting money back in drivers' pockets for nearly 2 decades, and the word's out.
Just look at what thousands of real drivers are saying about Endurance on top review sites. Moving to 10,000 or
What do you need?
on your car. If it's under 20 years old, Endurance
Instructions.
And if you break down, they'll jump your battery, tow, deliver gas.
Just go look at whatever or whatever. Look at, you know. Don't. So whatever, and then look at, you know.
Care costs get any higher. Lock in your savings today.
Endurance saves drivers thousands, and now you can save even more. Right now you can get $300 off any plan. Plus, a year of elite benefits, $2,000 down free. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Your next breakdown doesn't have to break the bank. Call Endurance and find out how much you could save right now.
Call 1-833-880-8684 for a free quote.
So that's how they're going so fast. They're hiring freelancers. Look at your new AI experts.
Unbelievable.
Great.
The statue.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Maybe some of them? No, I could start by removing a lot of things from my diet and adding them back in one at a time until I find the culprit. And then find out what might actually be bothering before removing and adding foods back in again. I'm gonna do that.
Smoking man.
Getting back to the war in Gaza, while nations have started several conversations about the handling of the war, crucial talks remain with getting those hostages told. These talks have been ongoing for months now, and here also gives insight about the urgent delicate negotiations is Jamil Jaffer, who's the founder and executive director of the National Security Institute at George Mason Law School. Jamil, thank you as always for joining us here on Script News.
It isn't what it used to be.
Negotiations fall through multiple times. Last year, are there signs this time around that give you confidence that both sides are really willing to be at the table and willing to do what it takes to make a deal?
Apple Pop.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. Next one kills you. End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. You're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Bring an immediate ceasefire and partial release of some of those hostages as you just mentioned, but also
stay down!
Israeli withdrawal from Gaza. Is that realistic? I mean, Israel would agree to that since they've been very deeply opposed to exiting since the start of the war.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce, you got a little, yeah, good as new.
As this would be a gradual release.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know, Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
I still can't believe he's gone.
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
You could cost more than $9,000, and prices rise each year. Have you not prepared your family to pay for these expenses when you're gone? With one call, in as little as 5 minutes, you can qualify.
Well, it's not necessarily a video game and a video movie. If that makes any sense.
Help take care of your loved ones after you're gone with a guaranteed acceptance life insurance policy from United of Omaha today. Call 800-921-2464. That's 800-921-2464. 800-921-2464.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility, one that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. My parents were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
is like a Star Wars national.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What are you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Time when cosplayers and casual fans come together around a genuine cultural phenomenon.
It's just one of those things that I think nerdy and non-nerdy people connect on a level that's unseen by any other.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional, for Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Here with us now is the on the job wizard.
Stay with us as we keep an eye on this developing story for you.
Weekday morning starting at 7, 6 Central, only on Scripps News.
At Consumer Cellular, we pride ourselves in giving you fast, reliable, nationwide coverage at up to half the cost of the leading carriers. But don't worry, we've got more than that going for us. Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example. It's a perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our phones.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
You're really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay, flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they'll magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Well, first guess, nosy reporters.
The public's fascinated with you, Mr. Wayne. A scandal like this? It's a reporter's dream. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
With the hopes of reaching a ceasefire and hostage deal. Egyptian state media is reporting...
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Pressure is mounting for a deal as Gaza's humanitarian crisis only grows, and as Israel vows to launch an offensive into Gaza.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Today, including 6 Americans. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken talked about the possibility of an agreement during the forum last night.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
Not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
9 people were killed in airstrikes on at least 2 residential buildings near Gaza. However, cannot independently verify casualty numbers due to the lack of international media access.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? Press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you.
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
The university is now resuming classes, but says they will be remote through this weekend. The school is keeping police on campus until further notice.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Selena. Selena Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there.
Is that? No, Barbara Gordon was
Don't worry.
Catwoman. I mean, Batwoman.
I'm not gonna fall.
Batgirl.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Where'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Potential running mate for Donald Trump. They include Tim Scott, the Republican South Carolina, a former rival in the 2024 Republican primary, J.D. Vance, another senator from Ohio, Senator Marco Rubio, of course, of Florida, Elise Stefanik, Congresswoman of New York, and then
Nice to meet the real you.
among the quote, special guests that will be in attendance at this conference that takes place in
Likewise.
in Mar-a-Lago. Of course, probably the most interesting name there
This explains a
is
lot,
Christina.
actually.
She's got a lot of headlines
How you can
recently.
afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, it depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not going to expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl?
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's going to cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not going to lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago.
On top of the more than 11
Better hurry.
reported Friday suffered. We've already seen first
Everything okay here?
several dramatic high water rescues, including
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. And don't forget to change into your suit.
And parts of the major highway in Connecticut that links New England to New York are still shut down as demolition gets underway. On Thursday, a speaker truck carrying over 8,000 gallons of gasoline burst into flames after being involved in a three-vehicle crash on a bridge over Interstate 35.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Which could take up to a year to replace the bridge. The I-95 closures is expected to delay tens of thousands of commuters and slow down interstate deliveries to the ice trucks.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133. What's with the flashlights in your eyes, though? That's what I don't get.
And once you're insured, your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. But be careful. Many policies assume that you have
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effects it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Guaranteed. This is lifelong coverage that can never be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Guaranteed. And your acceptance is guaranteed. With no health questions.
Can be linked with what? Oh, okay.
Call for your information and read about this right now.
On that.
You'll also get a free beneficiary plan. All for
on
free,
that.
no obligation. Don't miss out. Call for information, then decide. Read about the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee. Don't wait.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. The chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Call 1-800-440-9900 for your free information. That's 1-800-440-9900. There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-440-9900. That's 1-800.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Before I would ever give a product to a patient, I tried it myself. So I started taking Super Beats, and I said, wow, Super Beats is a game changer. It's giving me the energy that I want, the blood pressure support that I need.
Circulation, heart health, they're like to get things done.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
We're trusted by over 120 pro and college sports teams. Super Beats is the only #1 doctors, pharmacists, and cardiologists recommended the brand for heart health support.
It helps dilate. It helps increase my circulation on my heart and my energy. It makes me healthier.
My grandkids say, Karma, I can't keep up with you. Where did you get your energy from? And I said, Super Beats.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Looking back to the war in Gaza, while nationwide protests have started several conversations about the handling of the war, some of the crucial parts remain with getting those hostages home. These talks have been ongoing for months now, and here are also more insight about the urgent yet very delicate negotiations is Jamil Jaffer. He's the founder and executive director of the National Security Institute at the Mason Law School. Jamil, thank you as always for joining us here on Scripps News. Now, we've seen negotiations fall through multiple times since that last deal was reached last year. Are there signs this time around that give you confidence that both sides are really willing to be at the table and willing to do what it takes to make a deal?
White Rose.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
About 130 hostages and have divided another 30 or so dead civilians. So this is an important moment. The builder is going to region. This may be a chance to get a deal done that can calm the conflict down, get those hostages back home safely. But look, there will not be no hostages without hostages coming back.
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Apparently, with Israel's acceptance, sets out a three-stage process that would begin bringing an immediate 6-week ceasefire and first release of some of those hostages, as you just mentioned, but also include some sort of Israeli withdrawal from Gaza. Is that realistic to think that Israel would agree to that, since they've been very deeply opposed to...
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Yeah, you want to see here, like you said, a three-stage process. That first stage will involve the release of almost all the hostages, 6 weeks off, and then a process where the remaining hostages are released, followed by a full withdrawal. So that's, I think, the way it's going to have to go. I don't think you're exactly right. Israel will not withdraw from the region without all the hostages being back home safely in Israel.
And as this would be a gradual release of people, who do you think is most likely going to be included in this?
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
I think, look, immediately any remaining women and children will be released, and then any sort of older or sick or infirm men.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
As quickly as possible, military aid has typically last to come, in part because the way that Hamas views it is that these are potentially Israeli soldiers, obviously women in Israel fight as well, but that's sort of the negotiations that are ongoing with men. They've been going back from women and children first, thinking about elderly men later, and then the military aid at the end.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull.
What did this?
And Jewish community in the United States. The problem the president really has
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
Excellent.
Well, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, coming up about 1 month.
That bad?
After losing his friend to suicide. And a reminder, we always like to hear from you. Call us on our Scripps News viewer hotline.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
Whether you're a professional driver or just a fan, vehicle breakdowns are a possibility.
Doesn't connect.
Check engine light comes on tomorrow, the repair can easily cost thousands.
It's an exhausting, broken accident.
But with endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a costly repair again.
They covered $14,000 in replacement. I had a seat sensor that went out. $1,400. Endurance paid it.
You got a brand new transmission and you've never seen the repair bill. You just have a certified mechanic you want. Just bring your car in and endurance will pay them direct. All major parts are covered.
What I like about Endurance, they don't play games, there's no middleman. They're a solid company.
If I didn't have insurance, I would have paid over $7,000 out of pocket to repair my vehicle.
Something is going to break down. Make Endurance pay for it. With Endurance, your car repair costs go way down, while your car's life expectancy goes way up, allowing you to drive more and pay less. One claim alone saved me more than $4,000. I've had 5 claims, and that is $3,500 that I potential my pocket.
Doesn't add up.
Who's going to pay for your next car repair? You or Endurance?
Whether you put 10,000 or 100,000 miles a year on your car, if it's less than 20 years old, Endurance has you covered. With unlimited miles. Plus, your plan covers 24/7 roadside assistance anywhere in the country. Call right now to get $300 off any plan, plus a full year of our top-tier elite benefits, a $2,000 value free, and all our Endurance plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. But you have to act now.
Call 1-833-496-9843. That's 1-833-496-9843.
Helping families with mesothelioma is all we do. Our firm has been offering a free look at mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, thousands with mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them against those responsible. We have local offices throughout the U.S. Mesothelioma really is all we do, and there is no risk to you. Let us put a plan in place for you and your family. All now. Call us at 800-642-9300 or go to mesobook.com.
A song from your childhood can instantly put you in a better mood, and you ever wonder why? Well, studies show that listening to music that feels nostalgic can help with your mental health. Blaine Stewart with Scripps News Virginia met up with some members of New Kids on the Block to find out if the music can really make you happier.
Yeah, wait, this guy looks familiar. That's Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block. Can you believe it's been 35 years since they first hit the charts? Really amazing how we get this opportunity. I thought it was Jordan had fellow new kid Joey McIntyre who just dropped a new album, by the way. We wanted to talk about how hearing our old favorites and boost our mood.
Never seen a bullet do that.
Like associated with the songs that you hear. And when you hear those songs again, you're just flooded with feelings and images and stuff like that from when you were young.
It really does. It brings you right back to those moments, and this magical sort of warm, display experiences. And to know that our music does that for our fans is very cool.
But it's more than just a feeling. There is science to back this up.
A lot of it has to do with the fact that our brain is developing so much during that time of life.
That's Nicole Trump, board-certified music therapist. I reached out to her to help make sense of all this.
Music has a way of imprinting on the brain, especially if something significant is going on. So when I think about, what it's like as a teen or a younger adult, and all of these rapid changes are happening, all of these connections.
She says it works for good memories and the not-so-good ones, too.
And when you're a teen, you really feel the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the horrifying, all of that. Music really helps improve that for better.
So be careful with the song with happy memories. You could be in a better mood in no time.
Just everything going on, it's good to just like dance, release, laugh. It's very important.
Alright, just watching that, I'm in a better mood. Alright, the field is set for stage 150th running of the Kentucky Derby in Louisville. 19 horses are competing for the $3.1 million prize, and horses are in the winner's circle. Two Kentucky bred horses,
Never seen a bullet do that.
are the early favorites of bettors in the Derby, the first leg in thoroughbred racing's Triple Crown. Post time for the Derby is 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time. And from a horse to the Force. Today is May the 4th, and for Star Wars fans, you know what that means. It's Star Wars Day. Fans celebrate the time on their franchise.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
And like so for fans of a certain galaxy far, far away, May the 4th, I don't know if you can tell, in our house anyway, is like a Star Wars national holiday.
Just link to that.
Unless you live in a galaxy really, really far away, no, Star Wars Day has arrived.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Apparently, May the 4th was first used by not that one, the British one, in a 1979 newspaper ad congratulating Margaret Thatcher, newly elected Prime Minister. The only thing that breaks out when Star was originally the upgrade.
Stephen Whiting is a British news anchor and filmmaker. He even has his own custom action figures made for his Star Wars documentaries.
Anything unusual for a stormtrooper is
Star Wars Day is also his birthday. He'll celebrate like millions of other fans by watching the movies.
the original trilogy. I'm a bit of a sucker for Return of the Jedi, originally Revenge of the Jedi, of course.
Your fans can watch The Phantom Menace in movie theaters again. The film being re-released to celebrate its 25th anniversary. Yes, Star Wars Day comes with a ton of merchandising and marketing.
Movies and television, comics and books.
But podcast co-host Lacey says it's also a time
Someone drove off after the explosion.
casual fans come together around a genuine cultural fun.
It's just one of those things that I think nerdy and non-nerdy people connect on a level unseen by any other franchise.
So sit back, raise a glass of blue milk, and may the 4th be with you. Plain Sandell Scripps News, Denver.
Well, cheers to you, Clayton, and get ready to raise your glass to Thursday for the Ohio. Celebrations tomorrow are expected to be big business for Mexican restaurants in the United States. Some restaurants are even starting their celebrations today. The 5th of May recognizes Mexico defeating the French in 1862 in the Battle of Puebla. The battle is a symbol of Mexican resistance, but it's not Mexico's independence day. That day happened decades earlier and was celebrated on September 16th. Some fun facts for you this weekend. All right, thanks for being with us. I'm Alexa Lee, Athlon Atlanta, and the Blake News continues right here.
No, it doesn't do that. Now what? That didn't link to that.
This next story is on the stories that will shape each day. Here with us now is meteorologist Scott Peterson.
You hear?
Starting at 7:06. Scripps News.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Have you put it together?
Yes.
Ozzy.
Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One
of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on 2 impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-440-9900. 1-800-440-9900. So call now.
He pulled that out of his ass?
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace. Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Chicken dinner.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
It's still
Killer
lit.
time.
It's still lit.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I ain't scared of you, man.
Tell me!
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
Chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Now put up your hands! Don't move!
Batman, what did you do to him?
Don't move!
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon?
I said silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Gordon, tell her to stand down.
Don't you dare!
You're making a mistake, Detective. You want to hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
And even if you don't come up with a picture to cure world poverty, you can make someone smart on our people.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way, and neither did I.
Look, I did
what you had to, but at what cost? We both know how this argument goes, especially now during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
The game exploded when kids decided to leave their streets. Next street, and the next street, and the next street, and the next neighborhood, and the neighborhood to that. And it became hugely popular. The poor and white of people spent their names. And somebody came up and brought ideas for the second color. Their name. And you know it. The big letters of small names on the back of buses converted into subway trains. And so then it really exploded and became an art movement.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Look.
Scripps News. At Consumer Cellular, we pride ourselves in getting you the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost. But don't worry, we've got a lot more than that.
Use the back computer.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He can mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing. Oh, look.
And for a limited time.
Well, is she releasing it, then he has to do it.
888-516-1474. Find a third party.
Gives it to her, he keeps it from her.
Switch today.
She knows what she's talking about.
So let's go with her.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
The primary focus for young graffiti writers obsessed with having their name seen as widely as possible.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it. But you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
Don't question it. Just publish it.
I'm a reporter. Questions go with the territory. But thank you. Seriously. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is going to be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Oh, chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman. I always think, crime in the city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, you might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
As complaints from the public increase, we need civil authorities and open war graffiti.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
It was an approach that equal partner relationship between street army and authority continues.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you a mom?
Not anymore, I'm not. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
If you are between 45 and 85, you automatically qualify for up to $25,000 in life insurance coverage.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I died. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
And unlike some policies, are payable from day one.
I didn't think you would be able to get a life insurance policy on your fixed income.
With United of Omaha, policy start at just $6 donations a month. With the rate one guarantee, following this one. Good job. More than $9,000.
Nothing here.
To drive each year. As you help prepare your family to pay for these expenses when you're gone. With one call and as little as 5 minutes, you can qualify for.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
Help take care of your loved ones.
4 armed guards.
With a guaranteed acceptance life insurance policy from United of Omaha.
Stealth not an option.
Call 800-921.
I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
800-921-2464. 800-921-2464. Call today. Before we ever get a product to patient, I try to ourselves.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
It's giving me the energy that I want, the blood pressure support that I need.
Circulation, heart health, they're like you can get things done.
It really is doing a difference.
I love it.
Over 1 million people have put Super Beans blood pressure support supplements to the test. Today, we have over 80,000 5-star ratings and reviews. We're trusted by over 120 growing college sports teams. Super Beans is the only #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended beef brand for heart health support.
Of stylish blood tests. It helps increase my circulation. It's having a beneficial effect on my heart and my energy. It makes me healthy.
My grandkids say, I can't keep talking to you. Where do you get your energy from? And I said, Super Beats.
Get a free month supply, plus free shipping and a 90-day money-back guarantee on all bundles. Exclusively when you call or visit superbeats.com.
Only 3. Where's the 4th one at? Is the 4th one? You got 1, 2, and 3. Where's the 4th one? That one?
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn place up here! I want Gotham, and I'm... Hell! How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid!
Overnight desolation that's a lot of the UK it was a bleak time.
Hey.
People at the time was suffering from
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
I don't get it. What do you mean? What am I gonna do?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Answers now, or you fall.
You wouldn't. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by the... Oh, wait! Christ almighty!
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
If
it's under 20 years old,
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Kids growing up, you know, on the States and everything else, but suddenly you started seeing this art. Just on the clock.
Intriguing!
For the first time ever, like, I'd never been in a gallery.
Realm of Shadows.
And then
Family Secrets. Get fresh to download the latest choices. See more of it.
You know, I used to get into town to like travel
See what? Oh, choices online. Sign up for a Telltale account and then visit Telltale.com. Continue.
The Art Centre Cinema in Bristol. Myself and a group of friends sat and watched this window on New York and all the different.
Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone?
You
and cinema players defy Falcone by inviting Harvey into the private meeting.
Which was the crew that he was painting with.
Okay.
Right there and then, it was immediate. There were a number of crews.
Did you provide a code for Vicky? You and play chose to control the emerging and provide Vicky with a code. Alright. Okay, so this is my results. Did you break the dark shooter arm? You and 48 broke the dark shooter arm, assuming that he'd never hold a gun straight again. Who did you give the Falcone down to? Instead of Gordon. You gave 27% players. Why? It's better to give it to them. Hurt. How did Batman deal with Falcone in the end? Players showed restraint and handed Falcone over to the So, all except for the data, huh? And players totally broke the door, and breaking the guy's arm. Well, only like 51.3 did the other one. Alright.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
Always put the fear of God into me about that. Of course, it turned out to be the most inspiring stretch of concrete in Bristol. I made a pilgrimage there every weekend.
Next time on the Telltale series.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocked something useful out of him.
Gardner Youth Club provided a meeting place for disaffected
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth.
Along
with anyone who stands in my way.
Ozzy's trying to, because it was Ozzy's family that was in with I can play it over again? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
This is something that's fresh, and the fact that these two guys aren't real locals, and they want to do this.
Well, these Telltale games.
The beginnings of laying some of the foundations for Art Hill to grow.
Wolf of Mars is a 5-episode series based on fables and award-winning kind of book.
Legally, all day long.
So, yeah, that's pretty neat.
It was bliss.
Gameplay gets a little bit, getting used to.
Take our time. The other thing that
and although, like I say, it's no matter what you do, the story still comes out the same. It comes out slightly different. Is it crossplay with people? Well, I'm not in there. Yeah, I'm ready to play by myself. So, That was episode 1 of Batman, the Telltale series. Yeah, that was pretty neat. I like that. Like I said, you know, the gameplay takes a little bit getting used to. But all in all, it's it held my attention, you know. Yeah. So that's it for now. Until next time, same bat time. Well, maybe not same bat time, but same bat channel. Until we meet again. Bye. Bye-bye.
Many of the houses that were on the house estate adjacent to our new club